Hi folks, G3 here, and welcome to another instalment of my journey to go green. Today's episode is another EV news update. First up, it's some MG news. Now, electrifying.com are reporting that MG are looking to build an electric roadster with a 2024 release date. Now, reading a little bit into this article, it's saying that MG are planning to revive its classic roadster with an all-electric two-seater. Now, the Chinese brand has submitted patent applications in Europe, and they show that it's quite committed to bringing the roadster to the market. Electrifying.com are saying that typically patent applications are made following a final sign-off of a design. So they're suggesting that a 2024 launch date is quite possible, which would mark MG's centenary. It was first announced at the 2021 Shanghai Auto Show, and it was extremely well received. They're saying that the Roadster's profile has changed slightly from the original concept that was released there, and they're saying that many elements have been modified for production, including the wheels and lights, but it is going to be the first purpose-built open-top Roadster on the market. Now, the patent drawings appear to show a hard top, although the lack of any shut lines suggests that it may be a removable cover rather than a folding design. So maybe one of those that you can take off and perhaps store in the boot if it has a space like that maybe. They're also saying that a fabric roof, similar to the original MG Roadsters, is likely to be offered as standard. They don't know battery specifications or technical details at the moment, but MG have a number of suitable platforms to build this Roadster on. So the forthcoming MG4 is built on the rear-wheel drive platform, and they're saying this could be perfectly suited to the sports car layout. No mention about price, but they are keen to pitch it as close to the market-leading Mazda MX-5 as possible, and that currently costs around about $23,500 apparently in the UK. It would seem likely maybe that they're going to be trying to get in that level, but realistically I think it's probably maybe going to be around about the 30,000 level personally. Maybe they'll be able to eke in a little bit under that perhaps. If the launch schedule goes to plan, the new M Roadster will mark MG's 100th birthday. So looks like quite an interesting car that could be coming up in 2024, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that. The MG Roadster, based on the Cyberster concept car. Hopefully that won't be the name, because it doesn't exactly roll off the tongue for me, but there you go. First bit of news for you from MG. Next up is news that NIO are going to be launching a third brand, and that it's intended to be at the lower end of the market, and they're looking at possibly cars around about the $15,000 mark. Now, this news comes from cnevpost.com, and they're saying that NIO is planning to launch the third electric vehicle brand to cover the low to mid-range market. Currently there is the NIO brand and also ALPS, a sub-brand. The third brand has a project code name of Firefly at the moment. I mean, I don't expect it's going to be called that, but that's what its code name is at the moment. It's saying that it's going to be independently operated with an independent chief and R&D system, and they're currently recruiting a core team, according to this report from 36KR, which I believe is a Chinese website. Now, they're talking about the price range starting at 100,000 RMB, which is just below $15,000. They're talking about these three brands being kind of a step up in level each time, and that this Firefly one being at the bottom of the ladder from a price perspective. So there you go. That's just a little bit of news to say that NIO are going to be creating a sub-brand that is pitched at the lower price of the market. Now, it's going to take a little while for that to be set up, R&D, and start producing cars, but it's definitely showing that they are looking to try and get lower value cars onto the market. So it is a great step forward, but it's going to be a number of years before that reaches fruition and we start seeing them into the UK and European markets. My final piece of EV news again comes from CNEV Post, and this relates to BYD, and they're announcing entry into German and Swedish markets with the first vehicles to be delivered in Q4. So they've already gone and announced that they're moving into the Japanese market, and now they're saying about going into German and Swedish markets markets as well. They're saying that in Sweden, as BYD's passenger car distribution and dealership partner, Hayden Mobility will open offline stores in several cities. And in Germany, BYD will work with Hayden Mobility to select local dealers to cover multiple local regions, according to a press release. So in October, several pioneering stores in Sweden and Germany will be officially opened, and more stores are going to be coming online in multiple cities, apparently. And they're expecting the first vehicles to be delivered in the fourth quarter. So there we go. BYD are reaching out into Europe, Sweden and Germany. I imagine that it probably won't be long before they're going into other areas and also potentially looking at coming into the UK. So there's that to look forward to in the future. So there you go, folks. There's a few little EV news tidbits for you. Hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, then please click the like button down below, and why not leave your comments? Let me know what you think about MG's Roadster, if you've seen the design. Also, do you think you're going to be buying one in 2024, or at least getting an order in and hoping to get one? Please leave your comments down below. And if you haven't done so already, then why not subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified when I load up a new video. Well, thanks for watching, folks. Until next time, bye!